See if everything is all right. Okay. Welcome. Today I'm going to be playing Ace Attorney for the first time. So I've heard it's a really good game. Um, so I'm not sure what to expect. But let's start. Episode 1. The first turnabout. Okay. Yes, I want to play it. I don't know if I have to... Do I have to read all the dialogue? Because it's probably going to be a lot. I think I'm just gonna do the important parts. I am paying attention to the screen. Don't worry. So it's going to try and frame someone for murder. Okay. That's exciting. So we're in the district court, defendant lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Yeah, me too. Phoenix. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, am I glad I made it on time? Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Oh, it says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Apparently, yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Oh, he looks... I wanted to say cute, but not cute like that, but innocent. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Ooh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Okay. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Well, but I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Okay. District courts. In the courtroom, okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm anxious. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor? Gulp. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. I'll answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Shit, am I supposed to know that? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Oh, shit. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Tab. Ooh, my attorney badge. My shiny badge. Cindy. Can I look at it further? Just Cindy. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay. Okay, I read it. Remember to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what's the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Uh-oh. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? He's coming straight to the point. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Larry, that's not a good thing. Didn't they all die? Yeah, they all died. So, I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Okay, so it's in the American date order, so it's the 30th of July. Sorry, I'm a bit slow sometimes. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Give me a second. Because I believe my stream will be very smooth. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of a woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wince. Dude, Nick, what are you irrelevant? Oh god. Larry, shut the fuck up. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. But he didn't know. If he didn't know, how could he have murdered her? Well, I mean, how could that be the motive? You know? Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Next question. Sorry, that's my phone. Okay. Sorry. Really sorry. Very unprofessional. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Cool. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly? I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Okay. Yeah, I was there. I went. I mean, okay. Sorry, do you hear my chair squeaking? I hope not. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. How do you know? Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Oh yeah, that's the real killer, isn't it? Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. That's not good. It's no good. I'm not a lawyer, but that's not good. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh, the names are... Oh god, I don't like it. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers. Okay. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. I don't know what kind of voice I have to give this guy. I mean the Sawit guy. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I'm just gonna give him a normal voice. I'm going to try. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How can you know that if you didn't enter the apartment? You idiot. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, how does this game work? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Well, I don't know. He didn't say anything. He just said he was there, but that she wasn't home. Maybe that last part was a lie. I don't know. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you can. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Who? Dutch. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. So he did enter. So that's already something you can tell. I think. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. or per usual. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Well, yeah, obviously. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and then point out contradictions in the testimony. How do I... Wait. She died between 4 and 5, but the clock said 1. I mean, the witness said it was 1 o'clock. That's a good one. Okay, I think that's one that I have to... Okay, how do you do that? I'm so not used to this witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Wait, you can press? You can present? Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay. Tab. Present. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Okay. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, so they can just give another testimony. Okay. Yes. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. What? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television, which is bullshit because there was a blackout. Boom. I'm so on this tutorial place. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, so we already know that that's bullshit. Okay, so you heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, kaboom, you couldn't have heard the time because the power was out. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. What is pressing actually do? Hold it. You said heard, not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my... Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. Objection, the witness did say he heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television, which is no. I'm gonna tab. Blackout record. Present that. Objection. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawyer? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. Okay, dude. Why is he lying? I don't even know why this is important. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Was there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Wait, you're saying that the statue is a clock? The killer used it to hit the victim. Well, first of all, how would you know that? That must have been what I saw. And second of all, how do you know it's a clock? But we don't know it's a clock. What? Okay, now I'm a bit... What? Gladly. Hearing the time, so he saw it. Can I press again? That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment there. I'm gonna press again. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? It's the first I've heard. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Chris? The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. My tab? I don't want to present anything. I just want to have a look. I don't want to present anything. Should I present it? I'm hearing a lot of stuttering in my video. I don't know how it is for you guys. If anyone is here and hears the stuttering, just tell me, and I'll see if I can fix it. How am I going to present it? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Well, with your objections and your evidence, who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Oh. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. He said he saw the time, but wait. Maybe I did a wrong thing. There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Oh. Phoenix, that's a bit... You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Yes, okay. I get that. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock I heard, no, I mean I saw, Well. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Okay, that's a bit much. Order. Order in the court. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sloyd heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Heck. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support. No, let me think about it. Please. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawyer. No. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal? You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Objection? Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? That's a good question. Why was it? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Where are we geographically? Can I go to the court record? Where does this take place? Because she went to Paris. Is that a 3 hour difference with where we are? I'm just gonna try it. Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see who pulled this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I'm so not certain about this. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. I'm sorry, where are we? I don't know where this... Is this in Japan? When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Here and there, sorry. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say Mr. Did It? Yes, I think we won. Oh, order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hell yeah. Confetti! Imagine they would do that in real court. Confetti. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. Oh. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Well. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No. I mean bad. 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 Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah. Never mind. Was he going to say that she was a hoe? Or maybe hoe with much. She was I don't even know what the word for it is. A catfish? No, that's not. Something totally different. Oh, whatever. Congratulations, Harry. It's Larry. Larry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool? Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show for your friend? Something that proves how you felt about him? Uh, oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I mean, the fact that she had the clock? Imagine having to take that with you to Paris. It's heavy. And, you could just instead take a watch with you. This out, Larry. Positive you weren't just jumped to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you'll realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Mia, why does this sound like you're going to leave us? Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, it's Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She's into us. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh no, wait. Oh no, not Mia. Oh no, she's going to die. No. Oh. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh no, the foreshadowing. The end. Saving. Yes, I want to save. Is this all my... Did I save 3 times? I saved during, testing the game out, which was apparently 5 days ago. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Apparently I saved 3 times. Okay, whatever. Uh, no, no. Backshift. Backshift. Yeah, backshift. Oh, it's immediately going to the next call. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp, as always. There's a lot of buzz going around the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue the Tinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh, it's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joints. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded September 5, 9:27 a.m. This game is giving me an option to just quit. Well, I mean, I could quit, but it's like going through the story. Okay, so 3 minutes before 9 o'clock at the law office. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That would be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. He's all pink. Red, white, blue. Okay, so 8 minutes late. No, wait, 8 plus 3. 11 minutes later? Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia? Maybe she's in our office. Examine. Oh, what's that? Oh, I click. I smell blood, and that would be good. I have to check and see if Mia and the chief is okay. Uh, Options? No, that's save. Back. Uh, Move to the office. That smell. Blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there? Chief? 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 Who are you? Oh, her sister, probably. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. That doesn't really happen like that. You know, that happens gradually. Examine. It's encrusted with dried blood. So yeah, it's the murder weapon. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. She. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Okay, made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay, so there's glass. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? The word written in blood on this. A word is written in blood on a scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. That's going to be important. I don't know why, but it's going to be important. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Yeah, but can I... What's that? No clues. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Okay. Q. No clues here. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra handwriting. It's a small office that makes a good bit of money. Phone. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few clues on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh my god, she's pink too. Which must mean she knows the guy. Because they're both pink. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Yes. What do I do now? Are we going to be arrested for murder? Probably. I don't know what to do. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Yes, okay. Move. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yikes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. Present. Maya? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. The cops. The police. It sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh no, he looks like an idiot. Is this going to be the good but incompetent cop? He looks incompetent. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya? Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. A killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Well. So we're not getting arrested, but she is. Okay. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. in the detention center. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. How old would she be? Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Well, did she just say that she'll be guilty? That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Let's talk about Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. So, you contact the dead. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Sorry, I heard noise outside. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Give me your phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Oh God. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I mean, yeah, I guess. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Okay. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Day of the crime? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Move? Grossberg Law Offices. Oh my god, that looks fancy. Oh my god, it looks so fancy. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Let me just snoop around a little bit. What's this? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Oh, wow. Even I can tell someone who's got money to burn. Oh, that's a lighter. Okay. It's a bit big for a lighter, isn't it? This painting. That painting has been bugging me since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Okay. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been popped to a deep luster. What's this? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Yeah, that's probably like just for show. I guess I've seen everything. No clues here. I mean, I guess I have to move to the detention center. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Um, Talk about your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Oh, don't know? So she could still be alive? Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. Oh boy. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? That was a question. The police convicted. Oh my god. Oh, the police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Whoa, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? Wait. Didn't the... Hi. Welcome. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. Didn't, he say something about red, blue, and white or something? I guess I can't ask about it. I'll have to move again. I guess. Oh, he's still not here. Um, hmm. Where do we go? I'm stuck. Uh, oh, I can go to the law office. I didn't see that. Okay, so I can just go to the law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, dude, I was here like yesterday. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, no, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? What? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Oh, poor guy. Home. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Talk to him about Mia? About Miss Fay. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Yes. Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. So time of death was at 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. If it was instantaneous, then she couldn't have written that note. Okay, what about Maya? About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Oh no, he's going to be the big, well, not a villain. He's the prosecutor. But he's going to be more difficult than the last one, probably. Because the last one didn't say a lot. So, he was quite easy. He didn't have any well, he had a couple of objections, but nothing much. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. What about Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. A movie star. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost the case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. That's not possible, is it? How long do you have to study to become a prosecutor? Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Oh, he's going to tamper with evidence, is he? All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Can I show him the note? Yes. I can't present it. Oh, maybe I have to go back and then present it. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight or tell him not so straight? Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and sexiest secrets. Ugh, you're trying to confuse. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in her memory. Impressive, you're quite a detective. Uh-huh. You can have the phone back. Ah, there weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Okay, so cell phone. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Oh, anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Uh-huh, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay, back. Move to the Gatewater Hotel. But honestly, how late is it? Um, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Can I save? Save the game. Um, let's just save over this one. Okay, gonna take a break for a second and I'll be right back. Okay. Um. Okay. I hope you didn't hear the ambulance passing by. I live quite close to a hospital, so it's pretty common for a ambulance to get right through here. Um. Okay. Mm, sorry, I'm still kind of making sure everything's back to normal. But I feel like my mic is very sensitive, so I'm trying to put it a bit slower. Okay, so let's go back to. No, I don't wanna. I wanna go back, back, back. Okay, I was going to the Gatewater Hotel. Ooh, champagne and two glasses. And a screwdriver? That's a bit weird. Okay, Gatewater Hotel. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Sorry. Uh, sorry, I'm chatting with someone at the same time. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one, which is probably going to be us. Um, okay, let's examine. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey, what are you doing? No touch. Ooh, good boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Examine. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. law offices building, of course. Um, okay, of course. You can see inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. No clues here. Okay. Um, I don't think there's anything else, so I'll just talk to her. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Um, uh, right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. He must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Um, back? I guess. Can I present her something? No. No, I can't. Guess I have to move. Grossberg Law Offices. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is still out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him here to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy, What, you just said you weren't busy? I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. How do you know that the case is tomorrow? Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Uh, um, anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Faye's sister. Mia. I said Maya. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Agreed. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay, so I guess we have to go back to tell Maya that he's not taking the case. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Well, what about me? 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Well, yeah, but they're not letting us look. So I talked to her. Gate Order Hotel again? Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no. Hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Mr. White? That's interesting. Of Blue Corp. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. So, somehow this case is going to be connected to the murder case like 15 years ago, I think it was. So White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? No. But I want to examine this. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. To be honest. Save your progress, yes. Episode 2. I'm just gonna make a second save to be sure. Okay. But I'm gonna stop there for today. Okay, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. I just saved, so I'm gonna go to the title screen. Yes. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm not sure when I will be returning. Maybe tomorrow. Um, and this is gonna be on YouTube as well if you just came in. Um, I'm gonna put the stream on YouTube, and maybe next time I'll be streaming there as well. Okay. Um, let me just see. Alright, so I will see you guys next time. Um, yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day. So goodbye.